real ensemble of people that have known each other so well for so long. And that's a difficult thing to do, writing and acting, but they do it really, really well. You will believe those people are good friends from years ago.
You've been carjacked, right? Don't turn around. This won't take long.
Here in Mexico, we have a lot of fans of Jack Reacher from the movies now with the series. My first question is, I think it is the obvious question. What do you think about the movie adaptations before the series? With we see of Jack Reacher when obviously was Tom Cruise and in the role. What do you think about that?
Well, for me, the really huge point here is not so much the difference of actors, although I'm really, really happy with Alan Ritchson as Reacher. And so are the book readers. You know, that's much more like their image of Reacher. But from my point of view as a storyteller, what is really fantastic about the TV is the time that we have. We have 8 hours to tell that story. And so we can have all the light and shade and the slow bits and the fast bits. It doesn't have to be relentless action. And so I think if you talk to any storyteller, they're going to say, yeah, the streaming television is better simply because you have so much time. It's such a luxury and such a pleasure.
What do you think when you see first time Alan Ritchson be Jack Reacher in the series?
You know, that's a very important question because it really was the first time. I was going to judge it on the very first second because what I wanted was an actor that could step on the screen and just command it, own it. The presence, the magnetism needed to be there. I didn't need him to say anything. I didn't need him to do anything. I just wanted to see how he related to the camera. And I decided I was going to judge that in 1 second because that is what the viewer reacts to. The viewer makes an instant judgment based on the very first time that the viewer sees the character. And so I wanted to do the same thing. So it was crazy. I limited the screen test to like 1 second. And Alan was the guy that passed the test. He stepped on the screen. He was Reacher, and that is all I needed to know.
Yeah, and I think the construction of Reacher and all the series is very awesome, and we love the character every episode more and more. Now in the season 2, what we can expect about his history and the mysteries he has to work?
Well, it's about he's thrown together with his old friends, and that is something that we wanted to do because season 1 was really introducing him as a person, his family life, where he and how he grew up. It was Reacher as a person. Season 2 needed to be about Reacher the professional. What is his professional background? What did he do in the military? And so I needed a reason to bring him back with his old unit colleagues, the people that he trusted, he loved in a way. It was life and death, and they all trusted each other, that unique emotion that those units have. And so there's a reason why they all get together, and they have a big problem, and the whole season is about solving that problem, finding out what went wrong, getting revenge for the bad things that had happened. And so Reacher is such a loner. But in this season, he is working with 3 other people. There's a quartet of people working together, a real ensemble of people that have known each other so well for so long. And that's a difficult thing to do, writing and acting, but they do it really, really well. You will believe those people are good friends from years ago. There's no false sentimentality about it. You know what it's like with a bunch of old friends. You're always trash talking and joking about everything. And that's what happens. It feels so real.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Need a new jacket.
What's wrong with the one you just bought?